Sotti, a lot of surprises pulled up in there. We see 3 local players added to the squad. What do you make of that?
Well, it's quite a difficult question to answer now because, well, a lot of people argue that the 3 local players we have, that is Dennis Kosa, the left back for Accra Hearts of Oak, and also Daniel Efie-Banye, who is a winger for Accra Hearts of Oak, as well as Ibrahim Danla, the goalkeeper for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Well, they might not necessarily end up in Qatar, but it's a boost for the local league. It tells them that Coach OTTO respects the local league enough to select these 3, and it tells Ghanaians that for OTTO, these are the 3 best players in the Ghana Premier League. First off, let's look at the list. This list has 4 players who have gone to the World Cup before. It has Jonathan Mensah, who was at the World Cup in 2010, 2014. This list also has Mubarak Wakas, who was at the 2014 World Cup. It also has the Ayew brothers, Jordan and Dede Ayew. Now let's look at the list. For the goalkeepers, you have Joseph Wallacott. Wallacott, you all know him as Ghanaians. He was at the AFCON. He was reintroduced into the Ghana team during the World Cup qualifiers. He came against Zimbabwe in that 3-1 win, and so far he has played over 10 games for the Black Stars. Well, he's had his nervy moments, but for now, he's clearly OTTO's choice. Now, who is OTTO's number 2? We have Richard Ofori. Richard Ofori plays for Orlando Pirates. Ofori was Ghana's number 1 until injury set in. So, if he's back into full fray, we might see a competition between Richard Ofori and Danlad Ibrahim. Ofori plays for Orlando Pirates in South Africa. Then we have Ibrahim Danlad. The argument for Danlad is he has gone through the ranks. Very few players in Ghana have been through the ranks from the under-17 to right up to the Black Stars. Danlad was in 2017 the goalkeeper for the under-17 team, the Black Starlets. In that team, they had Mohamed Kudus in that World Cup in India. In 2021, he was in the under-20 team that won the AFCON in Mauritania. And he's now a goalkeeper for the under-23 team, the Black Meteors. This is somebody who has progressed. So if he's a goalkeeper for the under-23 team and he has gone through the ranks, then I think at this time he deserves a place in the national team. We have Abdul Manaf Nuruddin. You remember him? He saved 2 penalties in that Caribbean Cup against Chile, which means he's got a good chance. Atizigi, I doubt will make the World Cup list. The defenders, we have Dennis Odoi. For Club Brugge, you might remember him in the Champions League. We call him Professor in the Black Stars. He's an experienced player. He's had Belgium descent and he's a Ghanaian as well. He just came shortly for the 2-leg games against Nigeria. He's proven himself. He will certainly make the World Cup. We've got Tariq Lamptey, former Chelsea player now, back in the Hove Albion. He's seen less of game time due to injury, but a formidable player. He's surely going to make the list. Alidou Seydou, for Ghanaians, you might not necessarily know him. You saw him last season saying he met Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar, and he has achieved his dream as a footballer. He will certainly make the list because OTTO has shown that he has a knack for utility players who can play in several positions. He can play centre back, he can play as a right back, he can play as a right wing back, which means he might make it to Qatar. For Andy Yadom, we are not too sure. With Baba Rahman, he might certainly make the list as a backup to the next player, Gideon Mensah. There are surprises here. There's Patrick Pozo. If you watch the Europa League, he played against Manchester United and he had a very good performance. And I think it has merited a place for him in the 55-man squad list. Would he make it to Qatar? That's a big question we might see later on. We have Dennis Kosa. Dennis Kosa has been in this Black Stars team for quite some time. Over a year now, there's been a debate between him and Ibrahim Moro. Ibrahim Moro used to play for Kotoko. He's now moved to Al Hilal in Sudan. There's an argument between them who is the best player, and they have both made the list. We might see who will finally make that list. We have Alexander Jiku. You always know him for Strasbourg. For now, he's the Ghanaian with the most appearances in League A. He surpassed Abedi Pele, Dede Ayew, and Jordan Ayew, and all the others, which means he's fit enough. He scored a goal so far in Strasbourg for France, and I think he's been excellent.
Some players will definitely be dropped. Which players are you assured of?
For dropping, I think Christopher Ntweje as a winger, I don't think he will go to the World Cup. The list is too tight. Caleb Ikuban, I don't think will make the list for strikers. I think OTTO will prefer Iñaki Williams, Felix Afenajan, Antoine Semenyo. Kwesi Ochereret might also not make the list because of the quality talent. For wingers, I think Emmanuel JC might not make the list, not because he's not good, but there's a plethora of talent. Almost 10 players OTTO has to choose from. And I think Kamal Soa will make the list certainly, because in the Champions League he has excelled, he has proven himself. He scored 2 goals for Club Brugge in the Champions League. Brilliant player. He was called up once. He did not make the list. I think because of problems with he did not want to make the list over problems with the FA. I think now, once they've called him, I guess they've solved those issues, and he'll make the list. He and Majid Asimero are players you've got to look out for. I think it's a nice 55-man list. Yoga also released a 55-man list. This list will be prone down to 26. OTTO has a long way to go. It will be difficult to choose which players will make this list, because more than half will be asked from this team.
Certainly. Thank you so much, Eugene Sottie, and that's my colleague taking us through the list Coach OTTO has brought out. Now on to the